Hi, Cancer. This is Eileen with your March 2022 Psychic Tarot Card reading. And you've got a lot going on in the month of March. It looks like some things might be closing out, making way for some new beginnings, maybe moving on from a difficult situation or some situation that had become stagnant and just lifeless for you, whether you're ready just for a whole new beginning, a new world to live in. And now this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm focusing in on your circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. And you're starting with the Six of Cups here. Six of Cups. Now, typically the cups do relate to love and romance, feelings, emotions, things like that. And the Six of Cups is saying something is coming, something or someone may be coming back into your life with a whole new perspective, a new beginning, and it could prove to be really good. Now, that cat's always looking at me. This could be someone you knew from the past that you were friends with, and they come back into your life, you cross paths for whatever the reason, and all of a sudden now there's a romance forming. Or it's also now, in some cases, this just might be old friends getting together or relatives getting together. But for some of you Cancers, I do feel this has to do with romance. This is someone, I feel like someone cared about you, has cared about you from the past and continue to have feelings for you. And you might cross paths with them again after not being around that person for a while. And they are going to start acting a little more, I don't know, sensitive around you, or I don't know, kind of letting you know something's on their mind that they want to talk to you about or express to you, something like that. I feel like this person has feelings for you. So I might just be speaking to a few people here. Now, in some cases, this Six of Cups can relate to work you've done or business that you've had in the past that was that ended for some reason, and then it comes back into your life again, and it works out really well. You've got all these flowers blooming in the goblets and all that. Really good omen for magical experiences, happiness this time around, good outcomes this time. You've got the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is relating to getting your feelings hurt, maybe getting your heart broken. Now, in some cases, this might be being overly sensitive about something. Maybe your friends hurt your feelings. They left you out of something, or they were talking behind your back and you found out, or something like that. In some cases, too, I am getting some type of a betrayal from friends or someone you've been involved with on a romantic level that leaves you hurting. And Cancers are very sensitive anyway, since you're a water sign, and the water signs have high sensitivity levels, and you feel things more deeply. You're more intuitive than other signs, and so you're really feeling this emotion. And it is a minor arcana card, so this is a passing thing. And in some cases, I feel like for some of you, you might be overly sensitive. So try if you're in this situation, it's a general reading. This card may affect some people and not others. But if you find yourself feeling betrayed by friends or someone you've been romantically involved with or whatever, stop and look at the situation as objectively as you can. And I mean, what it boils right down to is maybe those aren't the right kind of friends, or maybe that person, if it was a romantic partner, totally is not the best one for you anyway, because they're not really appreciating who you are. I'm getting that for some of you. You're not being fully appreciated by people in your life. You get your feelings hurt. And then if you look at it really objectively, you'll see you deserve much better, that they're not seeing your good qualities. They're not appreciating you like they should be. You've got the Death card. This is about some phase of your life coming to an end. It could, for some of you, tie in with this or something else going on. Now, this could be, in some cases, I'm feeling for some of you, you might be relocating. You might be leaving one place that you've been living, whether it's a city or just a home or whatever, moving to a different location. I'm feeling more relationship issues for some of you, that you've been stuck in some relationship that has been bogged down in a rut for a long time, just going through the motions, like it just sucked the life out of you, and you've just been kind of like you don't know where to go from here. Almost like, well, what do you do, you know? And I feel like if you're in this situation, you really do need to, again, take your power back. Feel good about yourself. Get your confidence level back. Get that feeling of being independent and self-sufficient where you can just extricate yourself from some circumstances that are no longer bringing you any kind of satisfaction or joy or happiness, where you just feel drained. Whatever it is, whether it's a relationship, for some it might be a job or a living arrangement. No one's supposed to live this way. So there's more for you out there. You just need to make up your mind, wake up one morning and say, okay, I'm not going to live like this anymore, and start making your plans to move on. And a lot of times those things take time. You got to make plans and all that and lay your plans. Here, 8 of Wands. This is showing things moving ahead quickly. So for those of you that have felt like you've been in a rut, maybe like with this Death card or some other scenario in your life, the 8 of Wands, the Wands do relate to your area of career, work, progress, action. This is showing things get moving quickly. And so I am feeling for a number of you that you have felt bogged down in one way or another. Something's been going too slow, or something came to a standstill, whatever it was. Maybe you just weren't feeling motivated, or you weren't sure what you should do from here because you were still caught up in the past, in some relationship, work arrangement, living arrangement, whatever it is. I mean, we're always growing and changing, and circumstances and people always seem to be changing around us. So you've got to adopt to the changes and be as flexible as possible, and recognize when it's time to make a change, to move on, to make another plan for yourself, because the universe wants us to do that. And so, you know, if you're getting all those red flags and the signs of it, pay attention and start looking at everything as objectively as you can, so you can make good decisions about what's going to bring you happiness and prosperity and success into your life. And it does look like you're getting a good boost here with this 8 of Wands, helping things just to move along quickly, take off and go. This could be for some of you, if you've been looking for a job or maybe wanting to transfer with the job you're at. Could be for a living arrangement. Maybe you've been looking for a place to rent or buy and nothing was available, and you just felt like, oh, I'm stuck here. All of a sudden, something could come available, whether it's a new job for some of you, a living arrangement, where you've just got to get moving fast. But I feel like it's such a welcome event. It's almost like you didn't really expect it. Everything had been in such a lull. And then all of a sudden you get the green light and you're excited to get moving forward. This is good news for you when this comes around. You've got the 10 of Wands. This is about putting a lot of effort, a lot of work into whatever projects or your job or anything that you're working towards right now. But you are very strong. You can keep going and get to the finish line. And you have no intention of stopping anyway. It's just some days you're thinking, how much longer can I do this? I'm getting a lot of inner strength here, where you, Cancer, are going to just keep moving towards your goals and just keep going in the direction that you know you want to be. And you know sometimes you have to sacrifice to get what you want. You have to work a little harder sometimes than other times. But you can do this. If you can, try to step back. If there's any way you can delegate any of your responsibilities, whether it's at work, at home, whatever, it is good to try to have as much balance as you can. And it's good if you can step back and try to look at it as objectively as possible and try to add more balance into your life. But sometimes in life, we're just overburdened during different times when we're trying to get our accomplishments done. You know, we're moving towards our goals, towards our responsibilities, working on those. And sometimes for periods of time, we do get overburdened, but you do want to be looking for ways to add balance and find extra ways to catch up on your rest, to relax. So if that means sometime if you have an opportunity to delegate some of those responsibilities, then you should, try to do that. You've got the 6 of Swords. This is about moving on from a difficult situation. This can tie in with this Death card. It could tie in with that 5 of Cups, maybe feeling betrayed or hurt by others. 6 of Swords, I'm getting different scenarios for different people. For some of you, this has to do with your work arrangement. where you've been working in an environment that I feel like for some of you, you weren't being paid enough, or maybe not paid enough for whatever you had to do or put up with people harassing you or pressuring you or whatever. For some of you, I'm feeling this is relationship matter. Some of you might be coming out of a relationship you'd been entangled in for a while, and you've been making your way out. It's almost like it was a tangled situation where you had to step by step get unentangled from it. And in some cases, I feel a lot of you who are moving on, it's like you have one foot in your old way of life that's been stressful, and you've got another foot you've stepped forward to move towards a much better, smoother life for yourself. And you do have smoother waters up ahead, and you know that. It's like you sense that, you know it, you're intending for it to be better, that you know that you got to a point where you can't just keep moving along like this. Things have to change for the better. You deserve more than this. And if you're around people or in some situation that's not benefiting you, that no longer is working, and that's just outright caused you stress or anxiety or upsets, it's like you're coming to the point, and have come to the point for some of you, that there's no denying it. You've got to move on now. And you're supposed to. There's so much better waiting for you up ahead. Things will be better. You'll have people that will at least be more agreeable with you and not be, controversial toward you or challenging you on everything or criticizing you or whatever, griping all the time. I feel like for some of you, you're getting away from people always complaining and griping about something. But it looks like more like-minded people. For some of you, you might be getting around relatives or someone you've known a long time. So you might be moving from one location to another place where you have family or friends for some of you. And others, it might be a physical move, or it might be moving from job to job, or maybe moving out of one relationship into another, around another group of people that's going to be much more comfortable for you. You've got the Emperor card. This is a great card, all about success, prosperity, just taking charge. And this is a great card to follow the Six of Swords. This could be you embodying the traits and emotions of the Emperor, where you're just taking control of your life and making big decisions for yourself and doing a lot better. For a lot of you Cancers, this means more success, prosperity, abundance in your life. You might be in some position of authority in your line of work, or you might be self-employed. But this is all about seeing things clearly, making good, solid decisions, not letting others influence you in a way that's not to your benefit, making your own decisions, doing your own research, everything, and getting your information, being very aware of a lot of details, very knowledgeable, I'll put it that way. Now, if this is not you, this could be someone you're dealing with in the month of March that can benefit you. If it's someone you're applying for a job or a promotion. Or I'm feeling for some of you, this is romance here. This could be a potential partner. This would be a great partner for you because this person's very successful and really is very responsible, likes to take care of everything, make sure everything's in good order for those around them as well as themselves. So this could be a great partner for you. But for a number of you, this is you stepping into this role. The Hermit. This is another major arcana card. This is about you learning from all of your years on this earth plane and in previous lives and gathering all of that wisdom you've accumulated over the time and making decisions, going within, not just listening to what others are saying. You should do this, go this way, go that way. Instead, listening to your own inner wisdom and being guided by that, your own intuition, and just taking your time and making your plans, looking along your path, where you've been, where you are now, where you want to go, and be guided by your own inner light, your own inner wisdom and intuition. And when you're doing that, you're bound to be making good decisions for your life and for your spiritual journey as well. You've got the Ace of Cups. This is a great card to have in a reading. For those of you that are single, available, your right match could be searching for you right now and on the way to finding you, because this is about crossing paths with someone from a previous lifetime that you had a wonderful love relationship with, where it was just, it was a great partnership in love, romance, friendship. You had it all together. This person has been searching over the years to find you in this lifetime. So they could recognize you before you recognize them. This person has a lot of intensity to them, not in a creepy way, though. This is someone that when they're a really good catch, I'll put it that way, and you're a really good catch. And so you're going to be very flattered when you realize they're giving you attention. So this is like meant to be. This is a relationship that's like made in heaven. So for those of you that are single, that are free and open, this could be your time frame now, and really even going forward. I get so much strong energy from this person who's been searching from their heart and soul. If they don't find you in March, they might find you in June or July. I don't know. You could be celebrating 4th of July or something, and this person finds you. They're searching. Their heart and soul is searching for you. You're supposed to be together. But it's like both of you have cleared away. This person's been in other relationships. I think they've been in serious relationships, maybe married even and divorced now. But it's over with. They knew they weren't being fulfilled in those previous relationships. And you have kind of a fresh perspective, like you're ready for new beginnings. You're ready for something good. You know what you've had. You don't want what you had in the past that didn't work. You want something brand new that's really a good, clean, honest relationship with someone you're very attracted to, who appreciates you, who appreciates a similar lifestyle, similar philosophies. And this person, you're going to be very impressed, because this is a good catch. And they're going to be very impressed with you. They're going to be very attracted to you to start with. Okay, the Fool card. This is a great card to end on. Another major arcana. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards out of 10. The Fool, unexpected opportunities coming your way in the month of March. If you have some kind of business interest, some kind of creativity you're involved in, you are loaded with creative talent. That's what I'm getting, Cancer. I get that all over the place. Loaded with creativity throughout your being. Your entire being is tingling and filled with creativity. So I feel like there are so many different scenarios. Some of you are really good dancers, singers, musicians, cooks and bakers, and I don't even know, painters. You're good in theater, who knows, whatever it is, you've got talent. And I'm feeling for a lot of you. You have been getting your talent out there. For some of you, it's seen more by the public. For others, not so much. There's so much potential for you to be in the right place at the right time, to make the right connections, do the right networking by the end of March and going forward. I just heard April. April was just said to me. April is a good month. April, May, June. That's what I'm seeing and hearing for you. April, May, June. Those are great months going forward with your creative endeavors, your projects, your plans, whether you're self-employed or like a whatever, working for a company, working however you work as a free agent or whatever. Opportunities galore. So whoever, I'm feeling like a number of you this applies to, be on the lookout, be ready, be confident, be open to the universe. Keep picturing your good opportunities, the kind you would like to have. It may not be just what you're picturing that comes along. It might be something different, but it might lead you where you want to be and bring you a lot of happiness. Now, let's see. This was the Gilded Tarot here. Now I'm going to pick a magical mermaid and dolphin card for you. This is by Doreen Virtue, this one. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. If you have subscribed, I thank you. Feel free to comment. I welcome your comment. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So magical mermaids and dolphins, what is your message for Cancer for the month of March? What's your message for Cancer? I'm going to give it one more shuffle and fan these out. What is your message for Cancer, magical mermaids and dolphins? Oh, wow. Look at this. Set your sights higher. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. Oh my God, I love this. This ties in perfectly. Set your sights higher. See the mermaid reaching for the star. Beautiful. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. What great advice. I mean, that's great advice all year long. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pick one from, oh, I've got the Angel Answers Oracle card. So think about a question or a situation you want an answer for, or some kind of insight into, feedback on, whatever. And I'm shuffling the Angel Answers Oracle cards while you're thinking about that. One more shuffle. I'm going to fan these out. Okay, angels, what is your message for Cancer for the month of March? What's your message for Cancer? How about this? Be assertive. Great message. I love the golds and purple and all those beautiful colors and the imagery. Be assertive. Okay. So you're setting your sights higher. You're being assertive. And last but not least, I'll pick one from messages from your angels. See what your message is for March. Okay, angels, what is your message for Cancer for the month of March? What's your message for Cancer for the month of March? Okay, I'm going to give it another shuffle, fan these out. One more shuffle. Okay. Okay, let's see. Angel Opal. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. Great message. Angel Opal, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. And some people think of their pets as their children. So if you have pets that are here on earth or in the spirit world in heaven, you know they're being cared for by God and the angels. And I'm certain of that. I see images, they just come into my mind sometime unexpected, where I see our puppies that have passed on over the years, and they're playing in this beautiful environment and free and happy and healthy. They're in their prime. So I totally believe that and agree with that. Okay, Cancer, happy March, happy spring. And feel free to leave your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Have a good month.